you ever wondered why some men over 60 still attract attention from women, while others seem completely invisible? It's not just about money. It's not even about perfect looks. In fact, many women don't expect a man over 60 to look like a young athlete, but they do notice certain physical signals instantly, signals that reveal confidence, discipline, health, and masculine presence. The truth is, women are extremely observant. Within the first few seconds of seeing a man, they subconsciously scan a few specific details that reveal far more than age ever could. They notice posture. They notice grooming. They notice subtle signs of vitality. Think about men like George Clooney or Pierce Brosnan. Even in their 60s and beyond, they continue to attract admiration, not because they look 25, but because they project presence, confidence, and masculine energy. In this video, we'll reveal 5 body parts women instantly notice in men over 60, and more importantly, what those details signal about your personality, confidence, and lifestyle. You'll discover the physical feature that silently signals strength and leadership, the detail that reveals whether a man takes care of himself or not, the subtle trait that can instantly make a man appear more attractive regardless of age, and the most surprising one, almost every man ignores it, yet women notice it within seconds. So if you want to understand what women actually notice first and how to instantly improve your presence at any age, stay with me until the end. Because body part number 5 might be the simplest change that dramatically improves how women see you. 1. The eyes, the first window of confidence. When women first notice a man, the eyes are often the very first place their attention goes. Eyes communicate emotional stability, honesty, and confidence faster than words ever can. Clear, focused eye contact signals self-assurance and calm masculine energy. For men over 60s, confident eye contact shows wisdom and life experience rather than insecurity. Women subconsciously read the eyes to detect authenticity, leadership, and emotional strength. Men who maintain steady eye contact during conversation appear more trustworthy and attractive, while those who constantly look away may appear uncertain or anxious. 2. The shoulders and posture, the signal of strength and leadership. A man's shoulders and posture reveal a great deal about his confidence, health, and discipline. Broad, upright posture naturally communicates authority and presence. When a man stands straight with relaxed but firm shoulders, he appears more confident and capable. Poor posture, slouching or looking downward, can make even a physically fit man appear insecure or tired. Women instinctively notice posture because it reflects lifestyle habits such as fitness, self-care, and discipline. A man who carries himself upright signals strength and stability. 3. The hands, a sign of character and lifestyle. Hands are surprisingly powerful, indicators of personality and lifestyle. Women often notice whether a man's hands appear clean, well-groomed, and confident in movement. Hands reflect habits, profession, and attention to detail. Strong, steady hand gestures during conversation show confidence and emotional control. Well-kept nails and healthy skin communicate self-respect and hygiene. Even small gestures, like the way a man shakes hands or uses his hands while speaking, can communicate calm leadership or nervous energy. 4. The face and grooming, the indicator of self-respect. Facial grooming is one of the strongest signals of self-care. Women often notice whether a man maintains a well-groomed beard, trimmed hair, and clean skin. Grooming does not require perfection, but it signals discipline and self-respect. A neat appearance suggests that a man values himself and takes care of his health and lifestyle. Well-maintained facial hair or a clean shave can highlight maturity and style. Grooming also communicates attention to detail and pride in personal presentation. 5. The walk and body language, the ultimate confidence signal. The way a man walks and moves reveals confidence faster than almost anything else. Women often observe a man's body language before he even speaks, and within seconds, they've already formed an impression. A relaxed but purposeful walk signals calm authority, direction, and life experience. It shows that he isn't chasing approval or reacting to the world around him. He's moving with intention. Smooth, controlled movements communicate something deeper: self-trust. A man who isn't fidgeting, rushing, or constantly adjusting himself appears grounded. He looks like someone who is comfortable in his own skin, someone who doesn't feel the need to prove anything. That quiet certainty is what makes his presence noticeable without effort. On the other hand, nervous movements like shifting weight constantly, avoiding eye contact, or walking too fast can subtly signal inner tension or uncertainty. It doesn't matter how well-dressed or attractive a man is. If his body language lacks composure, it weakens his overall presence. True confidence in body language is not about exaggeration or dominance. It's about ease. Shoulders relaxed, posture upright, movements deliberate but unforced. Even small details like how he turns his head, how he pauses, or how he stands still, can communicate control and awareness. Because at the end of the day, body language is a reflection of the internal state. When a man is mentally calm, emotionally stable, and clear about his direction in life, it naturally shows in how he carries himself. And that silent signal often speaks louder than words ever could. 1. The eyes, the first window of confidence. When a woman notices a man for the first time, her attention often goes directly to his eyes. It happens almost instantly, before she hears his voice, before she understands his personality, before any conversation begins. The eyes silently communicate something powerful: emotional presence. For men over 60, this becomes even more important. Younger men may rely on physical energy or style to capture attention, but mature men have something far more powerful: presence. And presence is most visible through the eyes. When a man maintains calm, steady eye contact, it signals confidence and emotional stability. It tells the woman that he is comfortable in his own skin. But when a man avoids eye contact, looks down frequently, or constantly scans the room, it often communicates insecurity, even if that was never his intention. Women subconsciously read these signals within seconds. Think about respected figures like George Clooney. Even in his 60s, he commands attention not just because of appearance, but because of his calm gaze and composed presence. His eyes show relaxation and confidence. That calmness creates attraction. Why? Because confident eye contact signals emotional leadership. It tells a woman that the man is comfortable handling social situations, conversations, and challenges without becoming nervous or reactive. But eye contact must be natural. Staring intensely can feel uncomfortable. Instead, the most attractive eye contact follows a simple rhythm. Look, connect, briefly glance away, then reconnect. This rhythm creates a sense of comfort while maintaining intrigue. Another important factor is energy behind the eyes. Healthy sleep, hydration, and lifestyle habits can dramatically affect how vibrant someone appears. Bright, alert eyes signal vitality, even at an older age. Dull, tired eyes often communicate exhaustion or stress. So improving this feature is not about genetics. It's about lifestyle, regular sleep, exercise, reduced stress, and a calm mindset. When your eyes reflect inner calm and clarity, women sense it immediately, because the eyes never lie. 2. The shoulders and posture, the signal of strength and leadership. The next thing women often notice is posture. It might seem like a small detail, but posture communicates something deeply psychological: how a man feels about himself. A man who stands tall with relaxed shoulders naturally projects confidence. His presence fills the space without him needing to say a word. But a man who slouches, folds inward, or walks with his head down unintentionally signals low energy or uncertainty, and the difference can change how women perceive him within seconds. Posture reveals habits. It shows whether a man exercises regularly, cares about his health, and maintains physical discipline. For men over 60, posture becomes even more powerful because it communicates vitality. Many people assume aging automatically leads to physical decline, but when a man stands upright with balanced posture, he quietly contradicts that assumption. He communicates strength and self-care. Look at public figures like Pierce Brosnan. Even decades after playing iconic roles, his posture and calm body language continue to project elegance and masculine confidence. The secret is simple. Good posture signals inner stability, and stability is attractive. Improving posture does not require extreme workouts. Small habits make a big difference. Strengthening the back muscles, stretching the chest and shoulders, practicing standing upright while walking or sitting. Even adjusting how you sit during conversations can change how confident you appear. The goal is relaxed strength, not stiffness. When posture becomes natural, it communicates quiet authority, and quiet authority is incredibly attractive. 3. The hands, a sign of character and lifestyle. Hands reveal more about a man than most people realize. Women often notice them subconsciously, not because they are looking for perfection, but because hands tell stories. Hands reveal lifestyle. A man's hands show whether he cares about personal grooming, hygiene, and small details: clean nails, healthy skin, confident hand gestures. All of these signals communicate self-respect. Hands also reveal personality. Confident men tend to use natural hand gestures when speaking. Their movements feel calm and controlled. Nervous men, on the other hand, often fidget or hide their hands. These subtle signals change how a woman perceives a man's emotional stability. Another important moment is the handshake. A firm but relaxed handshake communicates confidence. Too weak may appear uncertain. Too strong may feel aggressive. Balance is key. But hands also play an emotional role in attraction. A calm touch on the shoulder during conversation, or guiding someone through a doorway with gentle confidence, can create connection when done respectfully and naturally. These gestures communicate leadership and protection, and those signals resonate deeply in human psychology. For men over 60, hands can communicate wisdom and experience. They show the life a man has lived. They reflect decades of work, effort, and stories. When combined with good grooming and calm gestures, hands become a powerful symbol of masculine presence. For the face in grooming, the indicator of self-respect. The face is one of the strongest signals of how much a man values himself. Women notice grooming almost immediately, not because they expect perfection, but because grooming communicates discipline. A well-maintained appearance shows self-respect. Trimmed facial hair, clean skin, neatly styled hair. These small habits signal attention to detail, and attention to detail reflects character. For men over 60, grooming can significantly enhance attractiveness. Gray hair, for example, can look incredibly distinguished when styled properly. Wrinkles can reflect experience and character when paired with confident expression. The goal is not to hide age. The goal is to present it with pride. Think again of figures like George Clooney. His gray hair became part of his signature style. Instead of trying to appear younger, he embraced maturity, and that authenticity increased his appeal. Women often admire men who age confidently, because confidence signals self-acceptance, and self-acceptance is magnetic. So focus on simple grooming habits, regular haircuts, clean beard lines or smooth shaving, healthy skincare. These small actions dramatically change first impressions. 5. The walk and body language, the ultimate confidence signal. Finally, the way a man walks and moves may be the most powerful signal of all. Before a woman ever hears a man speak, she observes how he moves. Is he rushed, nervous, or calm and deliberate? Confident men tend to move with relaxed purpose. Their steps are steady. Their shoulders remain balanced. Their movements feel controlled and natural. This kind of body language communicates internal certainty, and certainty creates attraction. When a man walks into a room calmly, he appears comfortable in his environment. That comfort creates intrigue. Women often describe this as presence. Presence cannot be faked easily. It develops through self-confidence and life experience. Consider how respected public figures move during interviews or public events. They do not rush. They do not overreact. Their body language remains controlled, and that calm energy draws attention in a subtle but powerful way. It doesn't beg to be noticed, it simply is. People feel it before they even understand it. It creates a sense of curiosity, even respect, without a single word being spoken. That's the kind of presence that separates a man from the crowd. Improving body language starts with awareness. Most men move on autopilot, never realizing how much they're communicating through small, unconscious habits. The moment you become aware, you gain control, and once you gain control, you begin to shape how others perceive you. Slow your walking pace slightly, not to the point of laziness, but enough to show you're not in a rush to prove anything. Relax your shoulders, letting go of unnecessary tension that often builds without notice. Keep your movements deliberate and intentional rather than quick and reactive. Even the way you sit, stand, or turn should feel smooth, not scattered. Avoid excessive fidgeting, like constantly checking your phone, adjusting your clothes, or shifting your stance. These behaviors quietly signal nervousness or discomfort. Stillness, on the other hand, signals control. A man who can remain composed even in silence naturally appears more confident and grounded. These small changes create powerful results over time. At first, they may feel intentional, even slightly unnatural, but with consistency, they become part of who you are. And as they become natural, something deeper begins to shift. You're not just acting confident anymore. You start feeling it. They reshape not only how others see you, but how you begin to see yourself. The way you carry your body starts influencing your mindset. You walk slower, and your thoughts become calmer. You hold your posture, and your self-respect rises. You move with control, and suddenly, you feel more in control of your life. It's a silent transformation, but a powerful one. Because the truth is, confidence is not always spoken. It doesn't rely on loud words, bold claims, or constant validation. In fact, the more a man needs to prove his confidence, the less of it he actually has. Real confidence doesn't announce itself. It reveals itself. It shows in how a man enters a room without hesitation, in how he holds eye contact without discomfort, in how he remains composed when others become reactive, in how he doesn't rush because he knows he has nothing to chase. Often, it is not heard. It is not explained. Often, it is simply seen.